And we're live.
Hello and welcome to the Explorers League. My name's Deucerman Dan, and these are the awesome nerds playing that there will be playing Blood on the Streets, Vampire the Masquerade, the 5th edition TTRPG show set 2 years after the fall of London. The Coterie is introductions first. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional streamer. Werewolf.
Like we have a checklist for this dozer.
Werewolf, who are you and what do you do?
Hi, I am Werewolf Fields. You can find me all over the internet as Werewolf Fields, and I'm a tabletop performer, writer, cultural consultant, etc., etc. And I have a fever.
Yeah. Everyone send love to Werewolf because he's sick right now.
Should I say who I'm playing? Is that doing that?
It's in the overlay.
Yeah, that's on the overlay.
It's on the overlay. So
That's fair. I'm playing the head of the Second Inquisition here in London. That is the head of Operation Antigen.
it do be like that.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be fine.
That's a
Jen.
lie.
Who? Oh, sorry. What?
That's a lie. It's not.
Jen, who are you and what do you do?
I'm Jen. I do nothing. I play Jean Morse, the terrifying La Sombra, and I'm here to kill the head of the Second Inquisition in London. So I hope that doesn't cause any friction between us, Werewolf. Nothing personal.
It feels pretty personal.
Yeah. I think I pass to Ryan now.
Yeah, Ryan, who are you and what do you do?
I'm Ryan. I play the amazing Joey Whispers, whose entire plan is he's just going to go home at this point. He's done all he needs to do.
Shadows, who are you and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Shadows. I do nothing yet. Might be streaming V5 sheet development at some point.
It does look pretty good. We've been sort of doing the working back and forth on that one.
It's a pretty awesome sheet, guys. It really is.
As far as my character, I play the wonderful nerd of Lucia, who might just send drones to attack all of the people who are not her girlfriend or the other vampires, I guess. Totally not gonna try to blow up London if her girlfriend dies. Totally not. Don't worry about it. Also, she's in the Isle of Man, safely away from all of the bad things.
She's enjoying the sights of the island's 12 water wheels.
Yes, Water Wheel 11 was really nice.
I'm not even kidding. That is actually one of the tourist things for going to the Isle of Man, is just visiting all the water wheels that are still there. It's weird.
So Gerbil.
Gerbil,
Hi.
who are you and what do you do?
I'm the lazy gerbil. I don't do anything. I am playing Timothy Lockhart. He's probably going to get his shit kicked in.
And last but by no means least, Sarah, who are you and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Sarah, or Conquistadora de la Estrella, on Twitch and YouTube, which I really, really need to do more with, but I just don't. And I'm playing Lauren Tennant, the Ventru raised caitiff, who also has an affinity with fire and explosives.
She likes to make things go boom.
And is also filled with so much self-loathing for being a kindred that it's a wonder she hasn't just walked out into the sun yet.
I mean, can't can help with that.
No, she wants to go out on her own terms. She doesn't want to get impaled by 12 fiery dudes.
I'm sorry. It's just the way you said that.
And thanks for coming to the stream, everyone. That's it. Good night.
Can someone clip that one, please?
I have so many regrets. No.
It's fine. It's almost over. 2 more hours, guys. We can do this.
I had to bite my tongue not to make a joke on top of that.
Right.
I mean, why? You know what this stream is like. You know what we're like.
Fine, then I'll make my joke. You know, some people normally pay extra to have that happen.
Exactly. It's a quality service.
I regret
Okay.
everything.
I was
We're
about to
getting
say,
this
so
for
well.
free.
I was about to say, so werewolf, how are you feeling?
So Doozer, take it away before we derail even more. I see some lovely track over there, and I'm very tempted.
I'm actually going to step away for a couple of minutes.
Okay. Well, while Lauren is stepping away for a couple of minutes, we fade back in on Khan and the agent and the Arcanum warriors who are exiting their vehicles. The plasma cannons are powering up, and one of them turns to point at Lucia's van filled with drones as Lucia's drones start pouring out. The Arcanum warriors unsheath their swords, and their swords immediately glow with an orange fiery light.
Defy Bane is a rouse check, right?
Given the distance you're at, you don't need to make it yet, but you can if you want to, just in advance.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, the 5 name's good to have running already.
I rolled a 10, so I'm good.
What's this for?
Oh, I'm just defying Bane right now.
Oh,
Yeah, because fiery swords.
Isn't there a fiery helicopter as well?
Yeah. There's a flaming helicopter in the runway.
So Defy Bane only affects damage, not fear checks. So I mean, we might still be scared of them. They just might take the hit a bit there.
So, who's going to attack first? Khan, are you going to say anything? Are you going to monologue to the kindred that have just wiped out your leadership? Are you going to say anything to them?
I'm going to step out of the vehicle, rebutton my suit, turn to one of the plasma cannons, and just point at the van full of drones.
It turns. It's already pointing at it because they're hypertech, so they have AI.
Mm-hmm.
And it's already pointing at Lucia's van full of drones that are pouring out. And they're both charging. You can hear the whine getting louder and louder.
Okay, here's a good question. Can Timothy see Khan right now?
Behind 12 people with fiery swords.
I'd imagine he can, but probably not well enough to get a clear shot. Because
I'm gonna shoot one of the people with the fiery swords.
Okay then.
Hold on, before we start shooting, can we just have this moment first?
Yeah. Let's let Khan monologue. We waited 10 episodes for this.
So Gene will step forward a little bit.
Well, Timothy steps backwards because he's holding a snipe.
Shush!
You have two options. You can die now, or you can come with me. That's quite simple, right? Surely someone like you can understand that.
I'm going to activate Shadowcast, just to let my shadow grow across the floor. Doesn't extend too far.
Is that one with the increased damage from the shadows?
No, it's social damage, basically.
Oh, yeah.
It's just for intimidation.
Fair enough. While you're doing that, I'm actually going to draw the shadows around me and just form a dripping cloak of darkness.
So
would shadow cast count as a mental effect?
Probably, yeah.
Then
it's not kind I'm worried about for this. Just to can know. Jean's gonna shrug off her jacket and things, the sort of flight suit she was wearing. So I don't want to assume, but you can then.
Yes.
Great.
And then,
you have one option: die.
And then Timothy actually, before that, he steps up and goes and looks straight at Khan and goes, For what it's worth, I never wanted to do this in the first place.
I do. And I'm going to clasp my hands together. Yeah.
Wait, I'm not quite finished. Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
Timothy just goes, I have a grandson to protect. I'm sure you understand.
You think that you have family connections. Do you understand what family even is?
I do. My son got murdered because I didn't follow orders.
And my children got murdered for nothing. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to start repeating a name, the name of God. And I would like to evoke a remorse check.
Yep, that's
using
what.
True Faith 5.
Yep,
How many are being affected? Is it just Timothy?
all of you. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
think it's all of them.
Mhm.
It sounds right. Yeah.
So what's the rule for this?
There's the remorse button.
Can I just like wait, what does remorse do?
That's the one where you actually
let me find the page. I'll
The remorse is when you actually confront the atrocities that you committed in your own life
Mhm.
and actually face them head on rather than pretend that they were necessary, pretend that they didn't happen.
Mhm.
It's
So
what I
what
did.
he-
It's what I did yesterday when not yesterday, last week when I committed 2 war crimes in the space of 10 minutes.
yeah, pretty much.
So what dice do you roll for
All right, so if you go down to the bottom of the character sheet, there is actually a remorse button. So if you then click that, and it'll tell you how it works.
yeah, I'm just how many dice do I roll for remorse?
No, the remorse.
It's an auto
button
roll.
is an auto roll.
Okay.
So like it factors in already.
I failed and I rolled a 1.
I have.
That's not right.
Yeah, you should be rolling any unmarked humanity dice.
Oh,
Right.
then
I got 2.
it's 7.
Yes, you'd have 3 humanity dice. Even if you have all of your humanity stained, you always have at least 1 dice for remorse.
Mhm.
Okay, I got a success.
So all of you are going to collapse in helpless self-loathing and disgust, unable to act in anything but their own defense for a number of turns equal to your current stains. To a minimum of 1.
Right, so 1.
Yeah,
I have
so
no stains.
It'd be 1 then.
Yeah, minimum of 1 for all of us.
While they collapse.
Can I make a willpower check to stay standing while still racked with pain?
Same here.
I'm going to justify this one as military training, as literally just I'm feeling everything, but I'm still having to actually stand up straight.
Or then
You could take it as spend that willpower? Because you can spend that willpower to act while torpid. Small action.
I guess.
Could I do the same thing?
Sure, you can, but
So I spend a willpower or roll it?
I'd say roll willpower.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's less of a just a quick thing because obviously it's quite a climactic point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got 4 successes.
I got 2.
Nice. So you watch as Jean collapses and begins just screaming with shame, remorse, regret, self-loathing. But Timothy and Lauren, they just stand strong. They're gritting their teeth. They're fighting against your prayer.
Oh no, I'm not like ignoring the feelings of remorse. It was literally just a willpower to stay standing. So I just have like a look of pure horror and anguish, like tears of blood streaming down my face, but I'm still standing.
Meanwhile, Timothy's face is completely stoic, but there are tears running down his face.
Yeah.
My hand still clasped. I raise one hand in motion for the swordsman to close the gap.
I would like to
Okay.
send 3 of the 6 drones to stand in front of each one of them, and the other 3 to go to the turrets.
Okay.
Actually, am I able to act?
No.
No,
Nope.
you can't
Okay.
act. You're only able to stand.
Yeah, that was all I was wanting, is to be able to be standing, because I don't want it. It's literally a hang up of Lauren's. She doesn't want to die kneeling.
Fair. I wouldn't either.
I know. Jean's a
Excuse
dog.
me.
Like,
Excuse me
fuck
for a
it, let's
sec.
go.
Excuse me for a sec. My cat is screaming.
The soldier
So-
dies with a weapon in her hand.
I feel like the fight starts because the drones are going to start shooting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did we discuss what's on the drones? Are they just like regular machine guns or anything else?
Just regular machine guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because anything else would be a bit too OP.
A bit too
Uh,
overkill for, humans.
Yeah. So I don't know how much damage machine guns actually do in this, but
I can look it up actually.
It's like
Yeah.
+3.
so
While you're looking that up, can you also look up Barrett 50?
It's +5. Come on.
Heavy gunshot would be a +4.
+4?
Medium
Right.
gunshot. I think a machine is probably a heavy gunshot, so they both do +4.
I
That
mean,
makes sense.
it's entirely possible that Timothy has like a 50 BMG sniper rifle, and then you've just got like a Browning 50 cal machine gun attached to the dogs.
Everything above heavy gunshot is not in the table. So
Yeah, what's
Right.
that? What's that page reference?
I have the DM screen.
Oh, fair enough.
hmm.
And I have said before that at least V5 is laid out in a better way to V20, but not by much.
it do be like that.
So, Glorious Storyteller, shall we start the rolls?
Yes, we shall. So rather if I'm gonna stick 12 I'm gonna stick 12 of these on the map for you guys to decide which one you're targeting. And then I can manage their HP.
Ooh.
Why did none of you bring the rocket launcher?
I don't have one.
That would prevent you from bringing a rocket launcher, yeah.
So
Should have got one.
Well, now you tell him.
but basically yeah, so which who is attacking who here?
I'm just gonna spawn 6 Lucias, and they're all gonna be the dogs.
Yeah, that works. So these 12, these are the ones with the fire swords, right?
Yeah.
What else are they equipped with?
They're equipped with grenades, flashbangs.
I take it they're like wearing armor and stuff.
Yeah, they're wearing armor, but it's not like full on tactical gear because they need to be able to move. What?
Look at the roll 20.
That's one way to do it.
I just
Thank you so much for that Shadows. I appreciate you.
I have so many regrets.
It's the war map. It's needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yup. So
Oh, that's funny.
I love my girlfriend and her toys.
Also, this is where it turns out I don't
Okay.
actually have a token, so this is going to be interesting.
You should have one, but
I
right,
can
you don't have a
I can put your
picture.
nameplate on the
Yeah.
token, so
I never got around to doing that because I didn't think we'd actually need to use the map.
and there's Jean. There's Lauren. And there's Timothy.
All right, I'm gonna give him a special marker just so I'm not confused with one of the goons. There we go.
And I assume Khan is somewhere around here.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, Khan will be there.
Why are you springing Roll 20 on us now in the finale, Dozer?
Because I want to.
We haven't used the map this entire show. We've just been doing dice rolls and narrative descriptions. Why are you doing this?
I mean, we can go narrative if you want. We can go fully narrative without dice rolls and just
Talk
have
about
it.
which one you want to target.
Yeah. Like, we can go fully narrative if you think that would be more fun.
No, it should be fine. It's more just the sudden left turn into a different system.
Not really a different system. It's just a different kind of combat.
It's fine.
Not
worry
wrong,
about
but
it.
also in that case, I'm going to go up to.
Are we
think it's
resolving the guns or just going to you guys can move?
It's V5 combat, so technically everything kind of happens at once.
Right, but you guys are stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, right. In
I
that
mean,
case, yeah. So
The drones
if
are
we do
not.
if we do the stun,
we
then the
can-
guns, then we do things.
Yeah.
We can only act in our own defense.
Yeah.
So like dodge rolls is all we can manage.
Dodge rolls and
Um,
parry rolls, yeah.
Yeah. So I think the way that V5 combat works is ranged combat, new melee, and then new ranged or something like that.
No, it goes melee, then ranged. So
Oh yeah,
Melee
melee
happens-
ranged, and then
and
yeah,
obviously if there's no melee, then the ranged happens.
yeah. So yeah, there's no melee just there, so just ranged.
Hi, we are now just explaining combat in this system in the finale of the episode of our show.
Hey, look. You guys have managed to avoid combat pretty much the whole show, so
That's because combat in this game is very brutal.
I was trying not to avoid combat the entire time.
womp womp. So, yeah, Alicia, roll to shoot.
Right, so what do I roll? Because I'm not the one shooting, the drones are.
What was your do you remember what your technology was roll was to make them?
Hi.
She got Shadows got 7 successes.
Okay, then you roll 7 dice.
Okay. Do you want me to roll one for all of them or?
Technically, they are counted as separate SPCs, so you kind of have to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you know.
I was
everybody will
saying,
have to-
does Doozer want me to speed it up by just rolling once?
Sure, why not? I'll allow you. I'll let you roll once, and you can add. How
That's
many
7.
drones do you have?
That's 7 successes.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, because the crit, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Damn, son. Yeah, okay. They're gonna try to dodge. No, that's not what I pressed.
So 2 drones are going for the van that's targeting. I mean, for the turret that's targeting the van.
Mm.
1 is going for the other turret, and 3 are going for the flaming swords.
Okay, then. Well, the turrets have no capacity to dodge.
Hmm.
So
that's fair.
you deal
7 plus 4?
damage. Pardon?
Plus 4 because heavy gunshot.
Oh damn! Yeah,
Yeah.
you deal 11 damage. You wreck one of the turrets. As
Technically, that one target in the van, it's 11 doubled because there's 2 droids on it, so it's 22.
oh damn. Yeah, all right then. 22 then. Yeah, you annihilate one of the turrets. So is that both the turrets gone?
No, I
If
think
11
I-
is enough to blow up the other turret, yeah.
Yeah. So you very quickly deal with the turrets, but the downside is they explode, and if your drones are near them, the drones are taken out.
I mean, they have range.
Mm,
trying to actually find the
I think-
stats
I think
for
it's-
firearms in this game is a pain in the arse.
There isn't.
I think it's
That's
fair
the
to
trick.
lose the turrets for those.
Yeah, I'm
three.
okay with trading the
Like-
turrets for the drones. I'm just saying they
Yeah.
do have
That's a
range.
pretty good trade-off. You got 3
Yeah.
spot gun turrets missing instead of 2 plasma cannons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, when the plasma cannons explode, they sort of the bubble of plasma expands outwards, and then it implodes, and the metal and everything that made the plasma turrets is just drawn inwards and just compressed into a super dense ball of metal and various components, and just hits the floor with a very loud thunk.
I think one of the flying drones comes over like near Can because it doesn't need to actually like come next to him,
Mm.
and a loudspeaker says, "You messed up when you messed with my girlfriend."
Who
There's a quadcopter just hovering near you, by the way. Clearly, the voice came from there.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
And what about Flaming Sword Bros?
the flaming sword bros are going to attack the drones. I think.
How many of them go down?
yeah, because they were shot by 3 of the dogs.
True. How much did you kill the dogs?
That'd be
No, 11.
damage, and there'd be 3
Oh.
of them spread into the group of 12.
Okay then. Well, that's 3. If all 3 are shooting and they all do 11 damage, then that's 3 down. You just
Damn.
ripped 3 of the people apart. And then the 9 of them are going to attack the 3 of you. 3 on each.
Mhm.
So 3 are just going to charge at actually 2 on each, because the others are going to try to destroy the drones.
I'm like, are you sure you want to ignore the drones?
Yeah, they're going to attack the drones.
Can those guys reach Tim because of how far back he is?
Yeah, that's a fair point. Well, they're going to attack them, and they're going to go after these ones are going to go after the drones. And this guy's going to stay there calm as like a little guard there.
Oh, fine.
So I'm just gonna roll their melee.
Is the drone's dodge also 7?
Yeah, because they're nimble. So these guys. You know what?
For everyone's description, these are spot drones.
Mm-hmm. These are the Boston Dynamics spot drones with machine guns attached to them.
Yep.
Because Lucia's superpower is money.
It do be like that.
Money and a lot of tech skills. Yep.
Wow, come on,
I thought her
guys.
superpower was having a hot girlfriend.
Good
Um,
bloody hell.
Not everything's about Jean.
Holy shit, Doozer.
That's
All right,
their attacks.
Cool. What's on who?
Yeah.
I think might
Thank
as well
God none of
this,
them.
this first guy's attacking the drones, and
Okay.
he misses because he only got 4 successes.
Yep.
One of them critted.
The 6 gritted, yeah.
It's
Mhm.
8, yeah. Oof.
Oof. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah. that
Hopefully
is
he was
gonna
going for a drone.
8 successes would be this one. It's going after the drones. Yeah. So destroys one of the drones. That's one of the drones gone. Yeah. That's 3 successes. Misses. 7 successes. That's going after that. So destroys the drone. 4 successes from this one. 3
Okay, so I
successes
need
from this
to-
one.
So I need to roll 2 dodge rolls.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm going to use all-out defense for an extra dice.
Yeah,
Um,
because you'll have to do the multi-action penalty of multiple
yeah.
things.
Yeah. And the last 2 are 4 and 5, and they're both against Lauren. Sorry, Lauren. So yeah, both of you need to dodge twice.
So that's 3 on the first one.
That
And-
negates 3 successes, so it's 1.
Mhm.
Oh, I wish I'd been able to use the thing that I bought at the end of last session.
Actually, can I rouse the blood currently?
Uh,
I guess I didn't do it. It's fine.
Ow.
I should have said I was
So-
going to do that. Son of a bitch. Don't worry about it.
the sword will do 1. The swords when they hit, they do 3 superficial and 1 aggravated damage per success.
Per success.
Well, so sorry. It's 3 superficial per success, and then plus 1 aggravated from the fire.
Right, okay.
Otherwise, it's a bit OP.
Yeah. Okay, so it's
And
3 and 3.
the fire damage will continue if you don't put it out.
3 and 3, and I should have roused the blood, but I didn't remember to.
Yeah, well,
So, oh well.
What is it actually? Is it because there isn't a dodge skill?
It's athletics next.
Dex athletics.
yeah.
Okay.
So you cancel out how many successes? That's 7 successes. You've got 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 3 superficial and 1 aggravated damage.
Okay.
I cancel out 2 successes, I think.
Yeah.
that's
You need to dodge twice.
Yep. What's the penalty for multi-action? Is it 2 dice?
-1.
Minus 1 per attack.
Right. Okay.
So like, you make the first roll normally, and then next roll -1.
Okay. Got it.
And because you're just using total defense, not attacking this turn or anything because we can't, you get a bonus dice. So Dex Athletics +1, and then Dex Athletics.
Okay, you cancel out 2, and that's 7. That's 7 superficial and 1 aggravated.
Superficial is
I'm-
always halved.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Superficial's halved.
So,
So,
professional. So that are we doing floor or are we doing ceiling?
I think roll is
floor.
floor.
Floor,
But
yeah.
you
so
can't
it's
reduce
round
below
down and
1.
half.
Okay, so seven.
It's 3 superficial and 1 aggravated.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. So. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I had fortitude.
Yeah, so they do, like, they carve into you with their swords, and you feel the intensity of the flames. They start spreading across you. I need both of you to make a terror frenzy check, please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
2 out of 8?
Yeah.
Well,
Like humanity is my humanity and willpower are my good things as well.
you
I didn't know
you both feel your beasts recoil and try to take over, and they almost do, but you manage to hold strong.
All right,
I
okay.
might actually willingly fail this one.
You can if you want. You can choose to fail.
Wait, aren't you like special with fire? Like you've been running into burning buildings. Why would you fail?
Oh
this?
yeah, that's true. Because I'm a firefighter, I'm not usually expecting the fire to attack me. It's one thing when I'm running through a burning building rescuing people. It's another when the fire comes to me.
Yeah. So
It's like being afraid of a human with a flaming sword. Like we're the predators to them, love. Just relax, take it easy. What are they gonna do? Bleed on us?
lol. So yeah, it's everyone now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you
That's everyone
both
taking a
resist
turn.
the terror frenzy. It's Khan's turn. What's Khan doing?
I'm gonna take a step forward and I'm gonna shoot this one. This
Okay.
little fella.
Okay. Give it a shoot.
Shadows, do all the drones have like Lucy's face on them or anything? Like
No, I just needed a
it's like a
token.
stylized cartoon.
No, there
like
is-
between the eyes.
I'm just imagining Lucia paid extra just to have like a resin cast of her face.
Yeah.
And then just attach it to every single dog.
She wouldn't do that. She actually would have a resin cast of a dog, so it looks like you're shooting a dog.
It's like you're like getting like the props department to do like a super realistic dog head.
That's worse.
Here's a question.
Yes.
How tall are these drones?
They're the Boston
2 foot?
Dynamics spot drones. They're like
I'll
they come up-
willpower that.
Yeah.
Ow.
That's what
It's
one.
1, 2.
5
Six.
successes.
Yeah,
Oh,
5
6.
successes.
Yeah, 5.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Five
Five, okay.
successes.
Mhm.
And that
Can I
have
use
a
my
screaming
willpower on
dog.
the drones?
don't-
No, they're machines.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fair.
also because they probably count as like minions, and minions don't get willpower anyway.
I
Yeah.
have a very angry dog. I'll be right back. But yes, I shoot the thing.
It goes boom. Because I say so. So they're fragile machines.
So, is it player turn now?
Uh,
I mean, it's a new round, effectively.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's all do
It
what
would
they
be
do.
because
So-
in the previous round, Can invoked us to remorse, which paralyzed
Yeah.
us.
then Lucia attacked with their drones, so it's Lucia's turn now.
Well,
Yeah, let's
first
just
Joey.
wait for...
First Joey's turn.
All right, yeah, sure.
Oh.
That's Joey's turn. He sent a text.
Yeah, I thought the text was already sent, but yeah.
No,
Okay.
he sent a text to another person, just
Sends a
All right.
text to the Queen. This fight is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
So
No, this fight is sponsored by Yokai Art. Plants versus Zombies, but with female anime yokai.
Huh. Yeah.
Why is that a
I-
thing that exists?
I
Why
don't
not?
even want to know.
It is actually a really good game.
can we just get back to the
What?
fight, please?
Well, we're waiting for
why are we asking that about the internet? Lucia, roll to shoot. Roll to do a shoot.
I did 4.
Oh, sorry.
Coterie merit? Do you want to use it now?
Sorry,
Would it apply on
Sure.
them?
Yeah, I think so. Can I use my Coterie merit? Can I use my Coterie merit to turn Shadow's move into my secret?
Is that like a once per night thing? Because then you do that in the last
Yeah.
session.
No, it's once per
It's-
session.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Yep.
Yeah, sure then. You can.
So that's 6? 5? I think 5, right?
6.
6? Okay, cool.
6.
Yeah. Okay then. The first one. That's 6.
I put arrows against which ones I'm targeting.
That's 6 with 1 armor, so it's 5. How much damage do they do?
So 5 plus 4, 9.
Ouch. Yeah, no,
Yep.
they're dead. So that's dead. This is that one's dead. That one's dead. Don't know what. Don't know why I accidentally deleted someone there.
Yeah, this is the one this one's firing at.
Yeah.
Not the one next
the
to
two
it.
in front of Jean were deleted. The one in front of the drone on the
Okay,
left is still there.
I'll move that then.
No, wrong. This drone
No.
still has their target. I mean, their
Yeah.
attacker.
The drone on the left shot one of the ones on Jean. The one in front of her shot the other one in front of Jean. The drone on the left is
Oh.
still being attacked.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that's it.
Because Lucia's
Yep.
a good girlfriend.
Lucy's priority is Jean surviving.
Yeah.
That's fair. Did I delete too many people then?
No.
No,
I
accurate.
think that's correct.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry about
In
it.
that case,
May I go next?
oh yeah, you didn't get a gut.
Yeah, you're ranged as well.
All right. So
Well, you wouldn't have got to go anyway because you were paralyzed. So yeah, it's your turn now. Because you're ranged.
let's see.
Going to drop. He's standing in front of Khan because you know.
All right. So I'm going to move over here
Okay.
so I can get a clear shot at Khan.
Okay. I mean, he would have like half cover, as it were. So it'd be like a. Is there a penalty when you're shooting at someone in cover?
Yes. Give me a second.
Yes. I think it's like 1 dice.
Okay.
Let's see. We have time. We can
Yeah.
take this slow and easy.
Yeah.
so we have
Concealment
cover,
only
-2. Oh, yeah,
is
it's
minus 1
to
dice.
the dodge. Yeah, to the dodge roll.
All right. Okay then.
No, to range combat, when the target is concealed, is -1 to the shoot roll.
No, because
I'm
for
gonna-
no cover. Wait. No cover is -2 modifier. Why would a no cover give -2 to
Oh,
attack?
yeah.
That'd be silly.
Right, so instead of -2 to dodge the gun, it's -1 to dodge the gun. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah. So
So I guess. So
You
okay.
shoot normal.
All right. How?
Oh my
That-
god.
That's
wow.
0 on
Who are
10.
you shooting?
Jesus.
he,
on!
he was shooting Khan, and the dice said no.
Oh, God said no.
Yeah, you want you want to
What?
willpower that one, buddy?
Yes.
Did Will really go to check on his dog, or did he go and
Thank
take
you.
the Roll20 programmers?
I got it 3 at least. This game is bullshit.
Werewolf, would you like to dodge the bullet?
Sure, that's a physical roll, right?
Here,
Uh,
Werewolf, look at the original roll I made.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
You do have a -1 for the roll because of you're in like half cover.
yeah,
Yeah.
because there's a guy standing in front of you, but you're still kind of out in the open.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So you get a +2 on all physical rolls. So please roll a dodge.
So that is 5 -1 +2, which is 6. Oh, that's D6. What? No, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on.
Nope.
Yeah, we're playing Soulbound all of a sudden.
What?
Would you like to use willpower?
Yeah, actually, I would. Thank you so much for offering.
That's one success, my dude. Wow.
All I need is 2 more. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna keep on praying.
Is it bad that I want you to fail?
You got 2
Aw.
successes.
That's
It's
still
a
base damage.
tie. It's a tie, and the tie goes to the active kindred. So, Jebel, Timothy, you shoot
Dodge
it.
rolls. Dodge rolls. If you're
Ties go to the
dodging and you
defender.
tie, then the dodge is like
Oh.
successful.
It's
okay,
specifically for contested roles. It goes for for whatever is the status quo. So the status quo is cannot being shot.
Yeah.
So in the tie, it goes to him.
Okay, that does kind of a snarky
This applies
comment.
to us as well.
May
Yeah.
I at least describe how this shot goes?
Sure.
By all means.
Yeah, go for it.
So Timothy aims down his rifle, does the whole sniper thing. He shoots, and the bullet goes directly over Khan's ear. It doesn't hit him at all, but it goes right over his ear.
Trying to prove a point, are we?
Timothy doesn't say anything. He just pulls back the hammer and
A couple
pulls
of
it.
centimeters to the left, and you would have been saint-like.
I tap my buddy on the shoulder, and I indicate, go chase after the one with the gun.
Yes, sir. And,
So new melee, right? Jean's gonna pull herself to her feet, crack her neck. Her eyes are full black. Her shadow's going fucking wild. Actually, Mr. Khan, he just knows I'd be really pissed at him if he got the last shot on you. And I'm gonna
Fuck's sake,
activate
Gene,
buttons.
stop playing with your food.
I love playing with my food. I'm gonna soaring leap towards them, which is like 20 feet.
So you're gonna force yeet yourself at them.
Yeah. Is that enough to close the distance?
yeah.
I don't mind landing in front of him and taking out the guy I just sent to fuck with Timothy.
I'd say. How many dice do you have in Oblivion?
This is Putin's
Potency.
4.
4. So I'll say it's like.
So Putin's 4 lets me jump 20 feet.
Oh, okay then. I mean, I'd say it's more like there then, probably. It's a good old distance away. Not literally right in front of him, but.
But she can close the distance like that, right?
Yeah. You can definitely close the distance.
Right. Okay. In which case, can I, just for the cinematic element of this, can I run most of that way and then jump on the person that he just sent to fight Timothy?
Sure.
And I'm just going to tear into him.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's brawl plus strength.
If this was once during the week, you could roll to protect someone. Can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna burst the blood for this. And just for the hell of it, I'm gonna willpower reroll.
That's a big deal crit.
Okay, cool. So that's 5, 7 successes. He can dodge or fight if he wants.
I was going to get 7 successes to dodge.
I hope not.
Well, of course you would hope not.
I'm fine with Can dodging me. I don't want a mook to dodge me.
And it's like, look, Jean is a woman with standards.
They're just not very high.
One
Hey,
standard,
understood.
just the singular standard. Don't die to a mook.
Yeah.
I love that. It's like Jean is a woman with standards. Correction, standard.
But it's like Gina's a woman with standards. Bold of you to assume there's more than one.
So Doozer,
Anyway.
does she hit?
Deuce, roll the fucking dodge.
So damn. That's so you're out. That's that's a bestial crit. So
Yeah.
he is gonna attempt to dodge. Let's see how many physical dice this nerd has. I think it's like 6, right?
More than me.
No, he has 3 physical dice.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's
just
impressive.
attack back. Hope for the
Yeah,
best.
he's gonna attack. Lol.
Nice.
Yeah, so
That's decent. Yeah.
Yeah, that is good. So I deal 6 points of aggravate damage.
Oh, he's a blender.
yeah, you kind of turn him into mincemeat. Like he does a
Right,
good job of fighting back, but he's no match for you.
Can I like spin this?
Yeah, go for it. It's your kill. Go
Because
for it.
so I'm gonna run. Realize I can't quite get the can, and just soaring leap. Come down and just kick through this guy, and just leave him as like mist. Just
Khan, you now have a fresh coat of blood all over you.
That's fine. Can I pull out a switchblade?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
please do.
I see you played Knifey Spoony before.
You know, a lot of my coterie keep saying that they're not monsters. We're not monsters. Thank you for reminding me.
That you are.
It's never been in doubt.
Good.
The little quadcopter just says, "You go, girl. Love you."
Like we just have another hard cut to Lucia, where Lucia turns to no one in particular and goes, "That's my girlfriend."
Just turns it to an obfuscated Malkavian and is like, "Why are you talking to me?"
Oh, one last thing. Can I just rise to heal that one point of superficial?
Sure.
Because, ow. Okay, I got a little bit hungrier.
Oh, well.
Don't want to die too easily.
Khan, what are you going to do? This bitch is all up in your face.
Deuce, you forgot to delete the character in front of.
I did, didn't I? Womp, womp. And missed it.
Did you forget me as well?
Did I? No, isn't there still a guy in front of you? Pretty sure there is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As in her turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, Lucy, Jean just had hers. It's now.
It's now Lauren. She's the only one
Yeah,
who
it's now
hasn't gone.
Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's Lauren's turn.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the guy in front of me who's the one who just stabbed me, right? What happened to the second one who stabbed me?
It got shot by a drone.
Yep.
Okay.
Got
In that
missed
case,
it.
yeah, I'm gonna pick up his fire sword.
Hell yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm going to have fire sword in one hand and my officer's saber in the other.
Okay. So have any of you taken the time to put out the fire though?
What fire?
You got hit by the fire sword. So you have 1 aggravated fire damage, and it continues.
All right, Deuce, you didn't explain that.
Yeah,
you just said
didn't
we took
actually
1
say-
egg.
We took one ag of damage.
I did say
No,
it
you didn't.
continues. I did.
You didn't, Doozer.
You said it. You said superficial damage, 1 point of aggravated damage, then moved on.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Pretty
fine. I
sure
don't mind taking
whatever,
it.
whatever.
But like,
What? Oh, whatever. I'm pretty sure I said it continues, but whatever.
Probably thought you probably intended to, but forgot.
Whatever. Yeah,
Alright,
you
so
are
how
both
do-
still kind of on fire.
How do we put the fire out?
Just pan it out, but that does it does mean like a -1 to your attack. It would make a shit's worth of difference to Jean because she crit like a bitch, like a boss rather. And
I mean, I don't mind landing on fire in front of Can. I think that's a really badass image.
This is
like-
very much in keeping with Jean.
sure.
I'll take the other point of ag if I have to.
Yeah. You get
Alright,
another point of attack.
I'm going to use the fire sword to try and disarm the other one in front of me.
Okay. Let's see if you can
So
do a stab.
Is it strength melee or dex melee?
Dex melee, and it's it's whichever's stronger, whichever's the better dice pool. I'll allow
Oh,
it.
in that case, it'd be using just my raw strength.
Okay.
I'm not a nimble fighter. I just smack people with tree trunk arms.
Yeah, you can rouse to add 2 dice. Remember, so.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna. Do
It's
that.
also a -1 because you're taking a moment to pat yourself out.
Okay, so yeah, so strength melee. So
+1.
Yes. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll those 2. Yeah.
Hmm.
Come on, crit. Nope.
Well, that's
They might still not dodge.
Yeah. Well, this would specifically be a parry because I'm trying to disarm him. And with it just happens to be with a fire sword, so the added bonus is now that it's going to be difficult to dodge because it's a fire sword.
womp womp.
Nice.
Nope, he does not dodge. You disarm him.
Cool. And I'm going to. Is the sword still on fire when I like?
Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine it sputters and goes out.
Right. I'm gonna. Would this be like a free action without actually rolling? I'm just gonna try and kick the sword away from him.
Yeah. Okay then. Yeah, you managed to do that.
And then I'm going to basically just enter a guarded stance. So still holding the fire sword in one hand, I'm
Yeah.
going to reverse the grip on my saber and basically just enter a guarded stance.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna get into a. No, actually, you know what? I think he's gonna run away. He's gonna run over here to try to get his sword. These guys are gonna attack the drones, so this guy is gonna do a stab. That's 1,
Wait.
2, 5.
I think your drones are dead.
2 of them are. No, wait, no, 1.
So the first one is
That's 2 successes.
the first one is 4 successes.
Mhm.
Second one is 6 successes. Third one is 5.
Second one is 7. Oh,
4, yeah.
Yeah, 7. Sorry, second from the bottom is 7.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's 1 destroyed. Just as well I went with 12. I was worried that would be overkill, but Jesus, you're mowing through these guys.
All of your
Would it-
encounters are overkill.
Isn't that all of the drones?
Deucer made the decision that the threshold to hit them was 7 successes.
Yeah, I guess I decided that. So yeah, there's still 2 drones. I mean,
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean, you can. Well, it's. No, wait. It's meant to be you roll 7 successes to dodge. So yeah, roll 3.
Right, so in this
dodge
one it
rolls on your
is-
drones.
I mean, in this case, it was 6, right? Because you went off the combat attack last time. The drone's attacks. So just to keep it consistent, they got 6 this time. So 2 would be destroyed. You'd have 1 left.
Okay then.
Okay.
Okay. two would be destroyed. So, I do believe it's Timothy's turn.
All right.
Timothy, do a shoot.
I'm going to rouse.
Ooh,
But instead of
get hungrier.
shooting at Khan, I am going to split my dice pool and shoot at two of the sword dudes.
Okay.
So, want to know what my dice pool is for each individual shot?
5.
No. Yes. What was it?
6
5.
dice.
6?
Nice.
Wow.
Across the blood, I guess.
Okay. So
I mean, they've both got 3 to dodge, so this might go very poorly for them.
/R 6d10, and to show successes, it's greater than 6, right?
I just put what I've been using.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah, it's greater than 6.
Okay, 3 successes for that one. What the heck? I'll willpower that.
Okay.
That's a crit.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's 4 plus 6 successes.
And the next one,
That's one of them dead.
you know what? I'm content with that roll.
Okay, that's the second one's gonna roll to dodge. One success. Well, he takes away 1. So that's 2. How much damage do you deal with that thing?
4?
+4.
Yeah, +4. It's a heavy.
Yep, he's dead. you
So-
managed to take out 2.
So what happens is that Timothy, without moving, just moves his barrel, and not like superhumanly speedy, but like a sniper with over 30 years of experience.
Yeah.
And both of them are headshots with a Barrett 50 cal.
Hell yeah.
So I would just like to
watermelon
point
with a
out there's
sledgehammer.
still one drone to shoot.
Yep. So
The drone's gonna shoot the one that's trying to kill it.
It's Khan's turn. It's Khan's turn.
Yeah, it's this sort of new round because we've all acted now.
Mhm.
All
Yeah.
right. I realize that I said switchblade, but there's a sword now lying down there. Can I just pick
There
up the sword?
is. You
Yeah, you
can.
You can just pick up the
Yeah.
fire sword that is now just in the
Hell,
gently
Gene will
lapping
kick it
waves
towards
of your-
you.
I grin and nod as I pick up the sword, and I'm gonna sword slash. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Right, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna just actually I'm gonna try and can I parry this? I want to fight him and just try and knock it out of his
Okay.
hand to show how useless this is.
Okay, but it's fire, so you're gonna set yourself back on fire probably.
I want to try to punch him in the wrist basically in a way that he'll drop it.
Sorry.
This is that sort of pathetic mortal kind of moment.
Doozer, I just want to make sure. I just want
Wow.
to make.
Do you want to add to that with a willpower reroll, Werewolf?
Might as well, right?
Might as
You
well be
should.
crit
I mean,
vision.
she was kind enough to kick the sword to you.
Just to prove that I still got it. Well, that's only
Yeah.
8 successes.
Only 8.
Only 8. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna rouse the blood for this.
You only roll 1 dice. You get 3 dice.
Uh,
Another 2D.
It would have been 2d10 because
It would have been 2, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought
Yeah, you got another one,
right. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, so
well, let's see if this one actually succeeds as
Yeah.
well.
Just die.
That's 9.
Gene, are you gonna try to dodge? Because
No, I'm gonna- I'm gonna try and punch it out of his hand.
So this
She is
is
drunk on the power of blood.
Like I'm not gonna dodge this. This is my best chance of surviving it.
okay then.
But also it'll be cool if it works.
Doozer, I just want to make sure you did actually delete those 2 guys I killed.
No, willpower.
yeah.
That is shit.
That's a
8,
bestial crit.
10 successes. 10 successes.
Damn.
Oh
Beats
my
by
God.
1.
You just beat him. Goddamn.
Oh,
Wow.
You watch Khan. He is remarkably skilled with that sword, and I imagine that's why you opt for going with the strategy of getting it out of his hands ASAP as he brings that sword towards you in a strike aim for your throat, and you. I imagine what you do is you duck under and you just palm strike his wrist and just knock the blade out of his hand.
I want to catch it, twist, and just like casually take the sword out, throw it to the side.
Okay, sure.
Is that all you've got? No wonder you couldn't protect your children.
Oh, this bitch. Oh, this bitch.
I'm gonna
really
shove him backwards. Like, come at me again.
You're the one who regrets giving me a sword. Had to knock it away from me, huh?
I'll give you that you are skilled for a human, but you're only human.
Still higher on the food chain than you. So you need me to exist, not the other way around.
Gene's just like, damn, he's got me.
I only need one person, and you're not my type.
But vampires are the superior species. Shut the fuck up, dumbass.
I think that's my turn.
It's my turn too.
Yeah, it's because it technically
Drones?
happens at the same time, so you kind of just roll together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Dronies?
it is drone turn. Lucia, do a thing.
That's 4 to shoot the one that's trying to kill it.
Well, that's that one then. Well, these guys are going to go after your drone and try to stab it.
Can the faraway guy reach the drone?
When you
yeah, I'll allow it because I don't care.
just to clarify, when you max out the superficial track, does that knock you out?
No.
If you're a kindred, it just puts you into -2 to
No,
all
I mean
physicals.
against like regular people.
It depends.
Regular people, they get to make a roll. If they're not like military trained or whatever, it's DM fiat.
Okay.
But yeah. Actually, the second one would go after Timothy, I think. So that 5 is at you, Timothy. So
okay, what do I roll to dodge?
Dex athletics.
Okie dokie.
So that's a drone down?
I think so, yeah. All the drones.
I'm gonna willpower that.
Oof.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
It's gonna
Okay,
hurt.
that's -3. And
Okay, then.
I did say I activated toughness.
All right. So how much does that reduce damage by?
It reduces damage by 3. Just
I thought you activated the 5 aim.
Yeah, you activated
Yeah,
the
you
5 bane,
activated
so
the
the
5
fire is superficial.
I said I activated toughness at the end of last game, and since this is the same night,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Fair enough.
That is true. He did say he was doing toughness as we got out the helicopter.
All right. Okay.
Sure.
Cool. So yeah, that takes 3. Is that before halving?
that's before having.
Damn. So that's 5. Before halving the damage, not halving the successes. So wait. So it's 5 times 3. That's 15.
Wait, what?
What?
If all 5 of those successes hit, that'd be 15 damage.
No, the
Uh,
margin. The margin is its own damage, and then plus the damage of the modifier.
And then
Yeah.
halved. We've halved.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 2. It doesn't do anything to you. So
I mean, it
You
would be
take-
too superficial.
You take 1 superficial.
No, because the aggravated of the fire gets turned into superficial. That cannot be halved.
true. True.
So-
Yeah, you get,
And
you get set on
toughness
fire.
reduces to a minimum of 1. Halving also a minimum of 1, so 2.
So what happens is,
You're
as
also
this-
on fire now.
so what happens is, as this guy hits Timothy, the sword literally bounces off Timothy's skin. It still
A
hurts
little
him
bit
and
of a
catches
scratch.
him on fire, but it just bounces off. Like the guy hit a wall with his sword.
Mm.
Oh wait, am I still on fire?
You never
Yeah,
put yourself out, so yeah.
Because
you
I never
take-
fit out. So yeah. Okay, cool. I take another point back. I'm at what hell?
Oh my god.
Because you're that type of bitch.
I am that type of bitch.
I am not saving you, okay?
Hey Ryan, what
I
was
didn't
that
want you to
about us
anyway.
getting stomped by Khan?
I mean, one of his users is at 1 health. There are no more drones left.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I've gotten the bag, but I'm not saying I don't either.
So, is it Michael?
I also wasn't betting
Uh,
on you guys rolling like gods.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, there's
Lauren's go. Yeah, you are all kind of rolling, kind of insane.
Mhm.
Okay, so there's the two swordsmen left.
Timothy would just yell to you, "I got this one."
One of the hover quadcopters goes over to Lauren and says, from the speaker, just help her or the city blows.
Lauren is actually just going to just go. She's just going to put a sword through the drone and walk towards Jean, just cursing to herself like, "God fucking damn it! I hate this fucking Coterie."
Yeah, that's valid.
She's just like no, and just like fine.
Can't just
I said, no, there's still
"Join
another
us."
one next to Can. Like, she has multiple of these.
Yeah, I know. She's only she's only doing it because Lucia's just like, oh yeah, you have to do this or everyone dies. Like, I hate you so much.
Can't just are you sure you don't want to join my team?
How you holding up, Jean?
Been worse.
You're still on fire, you dumbass.
I wasn't going to tell her.
Shush.
It would be disrespectful to stop our fight.
What if I told you there was a way to get your children back, Can?
What?
There is
I'll
a
start
way.
putting the fire out just now.
There is a way that you can get your children back as they were. It is a very lengthy process, but there is a ritual that exists that can turn us back into you.
Don't you dare lie to me.
Look around. Why would I lie to you? I'm just trying not to kill you. Because she won't hesitate.
Jean's like rolling on the floor. I'd still like to kill you, to be honest.
You go, girl.
Why?
Also, I won't hesitate either. I'll blow the city up.
Also that.
I just toss a switchblade at the quadcopter to make it go away. Or, stab it. Who cares?
I would like to dodge.
Fuck off, Corey.
Sure, roll 7 dice.
I mean, it's fine. We could just assume it works. Like,
Yeah.
whatever way.
Narratively satisfying because there's
Yeah.
another one probably waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
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 Also that if and she just points with her sword, if she dies, we all die.
My girlfriend is very committed.
Shut up. Why don't you want to kill me?
Because
Timothy, Timothy yells over, because none of us want to fucking be here in the first place except that crazy bitch over there.
Because I respect you, Can. Besides, also Pentex are lying to you. They will not get your children back. They will turn them into weapons for mass production.
I did get the files. They are quite interesting.
They claim that they're helping cure our disease. No, they're just taking the research data and seeing if they can turn more people into us. They want an army.
And at this point, Timothy walks over with his rifle.
Yeah, you're still dealing with a dude. He's
Yeah, you're
not gonna
still
let you
in
walk. Yeah.
This was entirely because I was told to go deal with Can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still tangling with a sword dude.
Okay.
Jean will stand up. Look at Can.
Lauren is going to put the
I'm only a little
across,
bit.
across Jean's chest. Is like, do not interrupt this.
Shh. I'm only a little disappointed. You fought well for a human. I'm going to go help Timothy.
You didn't land a hit, Jean.
I still haven't gone yet. I still haven't gone yet. I would have gone during this conversation.
True, you can try to take out the dude in front of you.
That is strength firearms, though.
I'll say you won't be able to use your sniper rifle at like point blank range because
Yes,
not unless you want to stock bash him. That's about as much.
You could use it as a melee weapon.
There's a ruling for using guns in close combat where you can use strength instead of resolve or composure.
Yep.
Okay then.
Can I use resolve or composure because it's better?
No, it's strength.
No.
Guns
that's
in
a
melee
range.
specifically is strength because you're literally just pistol whipping someone.
Yeah. You smash him in the face with the butt of the.
Well, it's more like you're wrestling with the guns and everything.
Yeah.
Like people are like, please don't shoot me with that.
Not damn.
Yes, he is gonna. I suppose he'd roll a strength athletics maybe.
No, it's still Dex.
Well, he doesn't have actual stats, so the one I'm talking about. It's
just physical, so yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like bashing or something.
No, I mean I think Timothy's still trying to shoot him.
You managed to smack him in the face.
Yeah.
Dodging ever so slowly, but yeah.
So basically, Timothy just grabs him by the throat and goes and drops him on the floor. And
it's only 3 superficial. You haven't dropped him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we kind of done with the fight at this point? Like I feel like there's not much left.
Yeah, I'd say the fight's over. And
I'm just gonna grab the nearest one and just suck them dry.
Yeah.
So very pointedly not taking her eyes off of Can. She's just for all intents and purposes, her coterie don't exist right now.
Yeah, and it's at this. Sorry.
Timothy walks up to Khan and puts away his gun. I wasn't lying before. The only reason why I'm here is because I'm a leashed dog.
Then who's your master?
The Queen, because she knows my grandson exists.
What do you mean the fucking Queen? She's dead.
Queen Anne. She's not dead. She survived.
I held up her head.
Have you ever heard of a thing called a decoy? And besides, if you really killed her, she would have dusted.
Whatever she uses a decoy dusted. It just took its time.
Remember,
you would know that she would have dusted immediately.
Yeah,
because
she would have dusted immediately. She is centuries old.
Why are we talking to him? Like
you don't get to talk.
Jean, he was going to kill you, and the city dies. Shut the fuck up.
Hold on. Lauren, fair point. Timothy, who told you you could speak to me like that?
I'm going to stab her.
Both of you to assume I give a fuck.
I'm going to stab her for fuck's sake. Lauren has had enough.
Put her into torpor for a minute. Time to go for a nap.
I think it's at this point, as Lauren finally loses her temper with Jean, that two cars pull up, coming from opposite directions, and
We've got gas.
What?
The loudspeaker just says, "We've got gas."
Yeah, the doors open, and you recognize most of the people getting out. You recognize Queen Anne and Lady Scarlet getting out of one car, and you recognize Gwenllian and a well-dressed man getting a well-dressed man you don't recognize getting out of the other car. Gwenllian looks significantly less monstrous than she did before. Somehow she's rapidly risen in her humanity, basically. She does still look very pallid, almost corpse-like, but she doesn't have that grotesque, rotting, monstrous look that she had the first time you met her.
So in other words, she looks vaguely human.
Yeah.
Oh, I also got 4 successes with the fire sword.
Yeah.
Could we say Joey shows up with the Queen Anne fight?
I will try.
Sure. Joey gets out of the car. In fact, Joey is the one that drags a black-haired woman out of the back seat and starts dragging her over to Khan. And
I shall try and disarm her because it's easier.
Okay.
And unceremoniously dumps her on the ground, and Queen Anne just says, Queen Anne says, "Greetings, Mr. Khan. My name is Anne Bowersley. I rule the kindred of this city.
Yeah.
For your edification, it was my direct order not to harm your children. I gave that order because I'm a student of history and I know the tale of Baudicea. I gave that order because I knew that killing your children would not break you. One of my court, who now lies at your feet, is responsible for that atrocity."
Yep, Joe's just patting the person on the head as he drops them down in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And then just sits on them.
Yeah, she is responsible for the embrace of your children.
I walk up to her and I'm going to collect the fire sword that was taken from me.
Actually, Timothy walks over to you, pulls out a gun, and hands it to you grip first.
I push it aside and I still go for the sword.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
And Joey would just grab the head and pull it up so it's nice and easy for you to cut off if that's your intent.
I lean in close to her before I do anything.
Yeah, she's staked, by the way, just so you know.
Sorry, I'm just losing track of.
I imagine the body on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to the body that tried to murder my children.
Yeah.
There's a queen standing over me.
Yeah, well, she's standing like outside the airstrip. Like I imagine you're like a little in front of a little inside the airstrip, like a little up the runway.
Yeah,
and
we're
Queen
on the
Anne
runway.
is still on the road that would turn into the runway. So you're like about 30 feet apart. Like she's not standing over you. She's not stupid enough to get that close.
I'm still standing beside you though because I interrupted the fight.
But this vampire that murdered my children is on the airstrip, very close to me. Right?
Yeah, so I dropped them I dropped them at your feet.
Yeah.
And what am I supposed to do with this?
Whatever you want. Torture it, kill it, make it pay for the crimes it committed against you and your family.
She broke the code by which we all live, and the penalty is death. Yours is the choosing of that mode of death.
This is my gift to you, because I have standards, and the merciless slaughter of children goes against those standards.
That means you're responsible for her death. But allow me to take your role for a second. You, the one who is just on fire.
Hmm.
Name?
Jean.
Kill this one.
I'll just crush its head.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You just crush her head, and she just very rapidly decays and turns to dust. And Queen Anne claps and starts walking forward, and she seems about to say something else, and suddenly Gwenllian disappears and appears behind Queen Anne, and there's a swipe, and there's the sound of a metal cutting flesh, and then there's a second swipe before Scarlet can even react, and her head also leaves her body. Queen Anne vaporizes into dust, just a cloud of dust that explodes outwards and flows away with the wind. Scarlet drops to the ground and starts rotting rapidly. And Gwenllian just said,
without missing a beat, Timothy walks over to Gwenllian, kneels and says, "The queen is dead. Long live the queen."
And Gwenllian just tells you to rise. I have little interest in being a prince, but I also have little interest in seeing the cycle of history repeat over and over again. I fought with Baldasea. I fought at her side when she led an army against the Roman Empire. And I was there when she took her own life. I wept at her grave, as I wept at the grave of her children. Queen Anne may not have ordered your children executed, but she did nothing to prevent it either. She is a monster, and the city will continue to suffer under her. I have with me Baldasae's only living relative, her son, a man who was once kindred, and who now stands before you a human, free of the curse.
I did not lie. It is possible. It is
possible.
A long and difficult road, but it is possible. We have to atone before God before the curse can be lifted.
It is a difficult ritual, but your children are pure and innocent, and I believe the trials will be kind to them. And the young man speaks and says, "My name is Ferox, son of Baldasea. I was not at my mother's side when she fought, or when she died. I was elsewhere. It is how I survived. But I have long since wished to avenge my mother's death. I've long since wished to avenge my sisters. But I can do neither of those things now. I can, however, offer you this gift, the return of your children."
And what exactly do you expect in return?
These kindred, though they are savage, actually did your city a favor some 10 years ago. There is a faction of kindred who call themselves the Sabbat. And they
Lauren at that one just visibly stiffens and her fangs come out.
Yeah.
It's like she doesn't even control it anymore.
Yeah.
And if you see Timothy, his hands clench into fists, and you actually see blood seeping out of his right fist.
Yeah, it's up to you whether you notice this visible reaction of.
I'm not hiding it at all.
Yeah, it's up to you, werewolf, if Khan notices this visible hateful reaction to the word Sabbat. They call themselves the Sabbat, and they
Filthy
intended
dogs.
they
If only
intended to. Sorry.
No, that's actually her like reining in her anger.
Yeah. They intended to invade London with an army of something that we call war ghouls, humans that have been horrifically reshaped through an art known as vicissitude, made into monsters you cannot comprehend.
They seek not to control or to rule. They seek to destroy everything. A crusade against the world, where only they will be the ones that's at the top. They are fit for nothing but death and purgation.
They are the very worst of our kind. They are the very worst of kindred kind. And they intended to invade London with an army. These kindred were tasked with stopping it. I ask that you grant them mercy this once, in repayment.
I don't. Timothy walks up to Khan and goes and just looks you straight in the eye. I am a murderer, a monster, a leech. My very existence spits in the face of God. I don't want this.
The gift is available for anyone who wishes to walk the path of Golconda.
But there is a simpler answer if that's what you wish.
I leave that decision up to you. Of all the people on this earth, I have harmed you and your organization the most. I see that it is only right my life, or lack thereof, be put in your hands.
The choice is yours, Mr. Khan. Will you continue your quest of hate and vengeance? Or will you take the first step along the path of Golconda with your children?
Eye for an eye, and the world goes blind.
If you don't want him, I don't mind eating him.
Timothy whirls on Gene and whips out his gun and says, "You bitch, if you speak one more time, I will put a bullet through your goddamn eye."
There's a drone standing like right on the path of the bullet. It's like, I would recommend against that.
Lucia has rigged the city to blow if her bitch dies.
Damn. I mean, she thinks she's rigged the city to blow.
Lauren has spent enough time with Lucia to know that she's not bluffing. The only thing that might be an error is the full scale of it.
You know what? Resolve this amongst yourselves. Ken, it was almost a pleasure.
Pleasure's all yours.
Timothy's finger is on the trigger, and he is tracking Jean as she leaves.
Very, very slowly, Lauren reaches up and just pushes the pistol down. It's not worth it.
I see it's been...
Enjoy ruling this hellhole. I'm gonna go find a car or a bike or something and just drive the hell out of here.
With resources 5, can a helicopter just land?
Let's just say there's conveniently a bike somewhere.
No, Joey literally would say, well, the owner of that no longer exists, and points over to Queen Anne's car.
Is Joey going to go with Jean? That's the question.
No, Joey's going to stick and see what happens here. He's interested.
Actually, with resources 5, can a helicopter just land, like, on the street?
Roll a luck dice to see. Roll a d10 for a luck dice.
This is a military compound, right?
Yeah, it's a military.
No,
base.
it's not.
No.
It's an
no,
airstrip.
that's-
It's a public
It's a
airstrip.
private air. It's a private airstrip.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Wait, can I go find our plane? Like, can I just take off in the same plane that we took off in before?
Sure. if you want.
'Cause Jean's like qualified. She's great. But,
The only problem is the runway has a flaming helicopter in the middle.
Yeah.
that's fine. That's so not a problem for me.
That's
That
details.
is a small problem.
It's a problem for trying to
Buttons
take off
for.
a private jet.
Towards four guys. I can solve that problem.
Just push it out of the way.
Sure.
You just watch as Gene does the vampire equivalent of having a teenage temper tantrum, storms off, instead of slamming a door, just smacks the destroyed helicopter out of the way and storms over to an aeroplane hangar, punches open the door, and disappears inside.
After she leaves, Lauren just like visibly slumps and just sighs. Is like, I am so fucking tired of her.
Well, it seems like she's going to Norway anyway. Seems like she's heading to out the country anyway.
Mm.
And then all of the injuries she sustained in the fight catch up with her because she doesn't heal any of them. So she's like, fuck.
So this,
I don't know. Like, I think we have that with Jean as well. Like,
And
fuck.
Timothy turns back to Khan and looks at him expectingly.
What does Khan do? That's the real question.
I will be merciful. And this is a mercy to you. And I look towards Timothy and I'm going to cut his head off.
Timothy closes his eyes. Timothy closes his eyes and accepts it.
As the sword cuts through your neck, you feel the blade slice through flesh and bone. The pain is unbearable. Your beast tries to take over, tries to make you run, but you fight against it.
My Defy Bane is up.
Oh, true. Yeah, your beast wants to. It rattles that cage, but it can't get out. It's trapped inside. The blade finishes its arc. Your head hits the ground and your body falls away, and you're still standing there. You look down at your now decapitated corpse rotting rapidly, and you hear a familiar voice. Hello, Dad. And you turn and you see your husband, your wife and your son standing there.
He runs over and just brings them in for a hug.
Yeah. And your wife just says, "We've been waiting for you to come home."
I'm so sorry I didn't treat you. I'm so sorry.
And Timothy and his family fade away into the Shadowlands.
We see this?
You know what? For emotional effect, why not?
I mean, I do have Auspex too, so I could actually just look into the spirit realm.
You do. So yeah, you see this.
Wait, actually, if Lauren can see this, Timothy just walks over to you, and his ghostly figure grabs your head and kisses you on the forehead, and then leaves to go to his family.
As they sort of walk away into the distance, Timothy's wife looks back at you, Lauren, and she just mouths, "Thank you."
you reunited a soul with his family. Congratulations. Looks up at Khan.
I already don't like you.
I get that a lot.
You know, a lot of people don't.
I will help you fight this Sabbat. And then the truce is over. And in the meantime, we can work with my children. And his grandson, wherever he is.
Lauren, you would know that Timothy's grandson is in fact human, and his name is Damien Lockhart.
Damien is still human. That was why he was used as leverage to keep Timothy in line.
Then he's under my protection now.
I
That's the
see nothing
cost.
else.
You actually know the name Lockhart because Lockhart Security is a PMC that operates in London.
Lockhart Security Services.
Yes, sorry, Lockhart Security Services. That's a PMC that operates in London and in other places, but primarily in London. You know that name. You've probably met Damien Lockhart. You probably know him. So somebody was choking there.
Choking on the audacity of all this.
Yeah,
Yes.
audacity and asthma. It's a bad combination.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just so emotional.
She's having a tantrum in a private jet, so that is an emotion.
Yeah.
It sure is.
I also find it really, really amusing that Jean was such a bitch towards Khan when she didn't even hit him once.
Mr. Khan,
I mean, she hit him.
Hit her either.
Mr. Khan, I have a
Yeah.
question. Mr. Khan, I actually do have
We'll
a
get into
question.
that at the end.
Okay, come on. Let's stop talking over each other. Joey.
Mr. Khan, I actually do have a question.
By all means.
With your children, what if they don't want it? What if they would prefer to embrace their new lives?
They will be children forever.
Ferox, and no, actually, it's Gwenllian that answers. If they choose to remain kindred, wherever they are, wherever they go, they will be hunted. Children are not to be turned because they make poor vampires. They are emotionally stunted for eternity.
That is the case, yes, but there have been times in the past where children returned, but the Camarilla kept a watchful eye on them. My question here is, as a father, if either of your children wished to stay a kindred instead of going for Golconda, would you accept their choices? Or would you prefer to force your own beliefs on them?
Not a belief. They were children. They have the right to grow old, to make decisions, to affect the world in the sun.
But what if they genuinely believed maybe they can work better in the darkness?
There is nothing to be gained from being this, Joey.
That is your belief.
I will.
Not everyone shares it.
Gwenllian says, if your children wish to remain part of the supernatural world, they need not remain vampires. There is far more to the supernatural.
That is not my point. My question is, what if they wish to remain kindred?
Then as your queen says, you all have such limited restraint. Look at the one who just ran off. Even look at you, so noble with your sword. And still
to me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, that's just...
And still bearing your fangs when you hear a word you don't like. A child could not live such as you and not turn into a beast. No one should allow that. No one should have allowed it. I look at the
no one did. It was prohibited, but there were no measures put in place.
And that is good as allowing it. You can make a law. If you do not enforce it, it will not be obeyed.
Smart words for a smart man.
I will make sure those laws are enforced in the future. That's Gwenllian. You have my word.
I will help your children on the path that they will tread, for I will walk it with them.
I will allow this then. Fine.
She's actually going to take her officer saber, just hold it up, reverse the hilt, and hand it to Can.
Yeah.
I take the hilt and put it under my arm. So where are we to go?
We have a few locations, but for those that are not choosing to come with us, I would rather not say right now. And Gwenlea looks directly at the quadcopter drone and she says, "Please don't be stupid enough to follow us. I don't want to have to hunt you down."
Oh, I have no intentions of doing so. They in our council will be advised, and the drone shuts off.
Yeah, because you watched as she killed Prince. Also, you know Ferox was on the red list when he was a kindred.
Yep.
So
As
yeah.
I said, they in our council will be advised. Drone
Yep.
shuts off.
She doesn't answer to the princes of any city. She answers to the council and the council only. It's a little surprise, really, given who her sire is.
Mm. So, yeah, Gwenlea looks at the now deactivated and kind of broken drone because it just dropped to the floor. She says, "Well, that's probably going to cause some problems soon."
All my plans
best
are gone
we
up
get
in
out.
smoke.
Best we get out of here. And Gwenlea will look at Joey and just say, "Considering your..." I don't know. No, actually, she wouldn't know that. She would just say, "Not all of them. You still have your club."
Yeah, until another man with great ambitions come and burns it down like my sires. Looks at Khan.
Mm-hmm. Star shit get hit, really.
I think I've made enough deals for the day.
And yeah.
If you wish to come with us, we can go to begin the path.
Yes.
Well, Lauren, I assume this will be our last night together. I wish you good luck in the endeavor.
If I see you again, Joy, it will be too soon.
There I was thinking they'd become fast friends. Womp womp.
Joey just gives a curtsy and turns on his heel, just goes and steals Queen Anne's car.
Like you do. And Ferox opens the doors for actually, you know what? Just for a little twist, Ferox turns to the car and he gestures, and all four doors open. And he turns to Khan and just gives a sly grin, like a cheeky grin, and just says, "I said I was human. Didn't say I was a mere mortal." And gets in the car.
I'm already
That's-
regretting this.
Like Lauren actually gets into the car and just quietly mentions to Ferox, "Is it matter and forces, perhaps?"
Something like that. And I think that's when the car drives off.
Yeah.
With the four of you inside. Timothy in the Shadowlands with his family at last. See, the thing is, if Timothy had gone the path of Golconda, he would have come out to life and had lung cancer. Because his body doesn't heal. He's still at stage 4 cancer.
Yeah, he was still at the point of when he was embraced.
Yeah, that's what sucks.
And mentally, just so you guys understand Timothy's decision making, he has been so done with kindred life ever since he joined this coterie. Like being around Lauren and Jean had just put the final nail in the coffin that convinced him that living as a kindred is not worth it.
Yeah.
As a note, shall we keep this for the after show?
Yeah.
Yes, there is one final scene, however. As the camera pulls away, I like how Sarah leans forward. As the camera pulls away, we see the cars carrying Joey and Khan head off in different directions. Lauren is left standing there as an aeroplane
No,
comes out.
I went with Ferox.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what. Sorry, my bad, me being a derp. So we watch as the camera pulls away, an aeroplane comes out of the hangar and starts going down the runway, and the camera fades to black, and then fades back in on a room. The man enters. He is dressed in a robe, and he is a slender man, handsome, long black hair tied behind his tied behind his head. He has dark Middle Eastern skin. He's a middle-aged man, and as he comes in, he takes off the hood of his robe, and we see a third eye at the center of his head. And he sits around us. He sits at the edge of a large ritual circle, and we see others also with third eyes. And the only one without a third eye is one in the TV show version the audience would recognize, Ice Denial. They begin their ritual. They pour ingredients and blood and say all the right words. And one by one, starting with the Middle Eastern man, their eyes begin to glow. Also, their third eyes begin to glow with a fiery white light. And the white light begins to appear in the center of the ritual circle and begins to pulse, sending little shock waves that reach further and further. And as it hits Ice Denial, she arches her back and cries out in pain, and her eyes burn with a white fire. And the camera cuts to a view outside of London, and we see a light blast across the city.
You could even actually cut to like the sort of view from like space.
Yeah, I'll get there, and then we see it continue past London, and then the camera goes further away. We see it go past the borders of the United Kingdom, and then we get a global view of Earth, and we watch as this magical wave sweeps the planet. And then we cut to a landing pad. We see a crew getting aboard a ship. They get the ship takes off. Everything appears to be in order. And as it approaches the atmosphere and prepares to engage its engines, the wave of magic, now expanding from the planet, slams into the ship. Just as the ship activates its engines, the magical output from the engines hits the magical wave, and they both explode. The engines, the magical wave from the engines screams across the planet as the wave expands outwards, pushing the ship and sending it hurtling into space. And then we cut to a little later that morning. People are coming out of their homes. They're going about the first thing, the first chores of the day, until somebody looks up. Oh my God! What the fuck is that? And then there's more and more panicked gasps and screams as everyone looks up and the camera spins around, and we see a gigantic pitch black crack across the sky that seems to split the sun in two. And from within that crack, we see a large blood red eye staring hungrily upon those down below. And that is where we end chapter 1 of the Fallen Sun Chronicle. I hope everyone has enjoyed, players and audience alike. And I look forward to chapter 2, but I also look forward to the Mage campaign. Because, yeah, guess how they're connected.
I don't want to go back to Earth. Can we just stay on Mars? I'm okay with that.
Lucy, do you want to leave the planet with me? Like,
Yeah, let's do that.
Summer on, like,
I'm sad I missed the
Somewhere
feast.
on the
I had to go
moon.
and grab dinner.
Oh,
Can Lucy and Jean have gotten a plane to French Guiana and been on the like hideaways on the ship?
yeah, let's go eat like Jeff Bezos and like steal his rocket ship.
Yeah, clearly.
Well, that's the thing, is the Shadows knows exactly who's on that ship.
Oh no.
God no.
So yeah, that's what will be...
Lucia and Jean, like the epitome of girl power, flying away on a penis rocket. I don't really know what to say about that.
Don't worry about it.
Actually, yeah, that's actually a very good tie-in of from next week for the next sort of 10, 11 weeks thereabouts. I'm going to be running Mage the Ascension 20th
It's next
Anniversary
week.
Edition.
The Ascension one is next week.
Yeah, I said that for next week for the next 10 weeks or so.
Yeah. It will be the 16th of October.
Yeah, so
And it will be most of these nerds. It'll be me, Sarah as the DM, Gerbil, Shadows, and Ryan.
I am bowing out gracefully.
I will be playing.
No one needs my British energy on a rocket ship.
I will be playing a character who's not a horrific serial killer.
That we know of.
There's several things wrong with Steven, but he's not a serial killer. I will give you that one.
I persist
Such
out
a low
still.
bar.
Pardon?
It's such a low bar, yeah, I know.
Anyway, we're ending the stream now. So
We're
bye,
ending the
everybody.
stream, but we will be back for a live after show.
Yeah.
So we're not ending the
hang
stream.
around.
We're just ending the recording, cutting to break, and coming back. So
Yep.
stay on,
Yep.
and we'll have the after show.
If we get enough shows on this channel, sooner or later I'll play a character who's not a terrible person.
Eventually, maybe
Well,
one
that's never
day,
gonna happen.
someday in the distant future.
No.
Like you